Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die. Miss. Oh crap. Oh no. Alpha 16.2. And I'm getting pimp slapped around like crazy. Come on. I'm hurting. Oh boy. Yeah, 16.2. Episode 22. I'm out here working on the base, and guess what came to dinner? I gotta get that started too. Huh. Essentially, the damn screamer. Oh, come on, Margaret. So yeah, this is kind of a, like, I'm in the deep shit, and I'm gonna share it with you. Oh, crap. And it's kind of where I'm at right now. So I didn't want to record at night. I wanted to save up as much recording time as I could for the day. But never knew really where this would lead. I'm infected, of course. As you can see, I did get the walls put together there. I need to get some honey. So that's cured. Now I need to get some healing. So we'll pop one of these. Hopefully, I should have had that on the toolbar, but I swapped it out for tools. It was probably not the wisest thing to do at night, but it was exciting. I had made a mistake making those. I should have got the centered ones, because that's what I wanted all along. And I discovered this in experimental. Did some really wonky thing with the rotation. So I don't know exactly how that'll play out with this, but we'll make it work. I made some wooden spikes. Okay, I need to get more drinkage. Actually, we'll go with the red tea. But yeah, made some spikes, because those are going to be important. I'm going to have to get more wood, because I'm going to need more wood. And hopefully the healing will keep going. If not, well, I got aspirin on me. And I also got to make more arrowheads, which means I got to mine more iron. Let's see, I got 74 arrowheads. Oh yeah, I should have some back here. Yeah, I got 112. And we'll see how much we can make out of this. So, if anything, this episode is to kind of show excuse me, kind of show the amount of prep work you should be doing in preparation for a horde night. Because trust me, you're going to need all of the materials you can get. And every little bit of your time has to be used wisely. Help you survive better. In which case, while I am making the iron bars, melting down the old ones, making these centered ones, I think I did that one right. But while I'm doing that, I'm also melting down brass and lead case I need it. I'm waiting for this one to go through. Shouldn't take much longer. The nighttime is not to be idle time. So I gotta get more wood, gotta get more scrap iron, or raw iron, so I can make more of these iron bars that are centered. And this one is not melting down. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now I can pop all these in, and I can kind of forget it now. But I need to put iron bars across here. I need to repair that. Anything else take damage? Apparently not. So, while we're waiting on one thing to go, we're going to start filling in over here with spikes. I'm not going to get super fancy about it. And I can't seem to get into that corner. There we go. So I'm going to do at least 2 rows of spikes for now. Make more and try to fill this all up in here with spikes. Crazy hitboxness. Alright, so 2 rows there. Alright, get on the other side. 2 rows here. Now eventually, these areas that I'm standing in will be all the same level. I'll have to dig some of this out a little bit, level it off. Because, just to give you a little heads up, I'm going to be setting in some not tripwires, but the pressure plates that you can walk on that will trigger something, and that'll come into play in these areas. Now, as for over here, I've been going in and out there. I think what I need to do hopefully I can get this to not collapse, because eventually I want to replace these with iron bars. It'll be a look down position to shoot at them as they're cramming up in here if I want. Most of the time I'll be down in this area here, shooting out this way. And I might even have to make these walls a little higher, I think. Might as well lock these down, I guess. Not lock them down, but block them in. Okay, now the reason for this is going to be... Now, get the box to drop. There we go. Alright. So now, just pick up that. They're not going to be able to get in here. At least they shouldn't. See, that's what, 2 gap. I think I probably should do it back 1 more. Just to be extra on the safe side. So now, across here. And eventually I'm going to have a bridge on here with a drawbridge. So, you know, there's that. But this will be my in and out. And that means I can finally lock this in. And then use up my spikety spikes. Provided I can actually get the damn hitbox to work with me. Come on, you. There we go. Sometimes you just have to punch it enough times to make it work. Make, well, let's see. How many do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For now, that'll cover it. There we go. Alright, so now for these areas in here, there's going to be stuff going on in here, trust me, but this will have a wall that'll go across from corner to corner. So this will be basically blocked off from the zombies. But that ain't coming just yet, because I don't have the materials for the project that's going to be involved in there. But needless to say, it's going to be beautiful once everything is working like it should. And I only partially designed the base in experimental to test out things a little bit. Just make sure that I can do it, that it'll work within certain parameters. But I didn't like go through horde nights or any of that craziness to really fully push it. So we're going to discover that when together in time. So now, actually, I'm going to go with that axe. No, I need to go after some stone. I need to chill my butt. Let's see. I want to go after resource boulders first. For all I care, the zombies can get stuck on those. And this is where things get hairy, like it was last week, where you had to check the color of your pants. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves, at 12 points. Okay, I need that, but yeah, I could do that. So yeah, melee traps, range traps, I don't really need those. So we'll go with the Miner 69er for resource gathering of stone and iron. So where are we at here? Okay, whatever. In any case, we got the miner stuff set up. Hopefully it'll work in our favor. Getting close to morning, so hopefully no last minute surprises in the night. It just, I thought I was going to buy the farm there from that screamer horde that came through. And that's why I started recording this episode. It was because of the screamers. And I was heading out this way to do just this particular job when that happened, so. Alright, gotta pop some pills. It's getting awful warm in this room. Alright, so hopefully we can get this done. See how much iron we can get. I need to get a workbench at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to get it before the day 7 horde. boulders. Yes, excellent. 2 more boulders at least. So try to get these because the big boulders can block the zombies, kind of hold them off. It might slow the flow. Give me a chance to really fight back. Because right now my main idea is to, at the very least, slow them down, control where they're coming from, get those headshots to reduce the amount of ammo being expended. And survive the night. But I got to get the parts in place to do that effectively. I don't really like the idea of using this pickaxe, but it works a bit faster than the stone axe, I believe. They're close to the same level anyway. Now, I'd really like to get some steel tools, but don't think I've gotten quite there yet. Alright, so we'll take a little breather. Back, Carl. Alright, stamina's up. Alright, what do we got here? 133 raw iron. Okay, that's good. Let's get that into the forge so we can get the iron iron melted down so we can get the iron bars set up and put in place. And I'm exhausted again. Ammo material up in there. Let's see. Probably going to need to make another crossbow or something. Now, let's see. If we can't find any more boulders, gotta find more trees. Trees are easier to find than boulders because they stand out. Literally. Alrighty. Keep thinking I see bird nests every now and then. Alright, it's morning. I can untighten my sphincter a little bit. I can relax it. Okay. So the more wood, the better. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I haven't really seen this fully played out in Alpha 16.2, I haven't seen any vultures in a little while. I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Take your pick on that. This tree is just full of wood. Alright, so let's get the pickaxe going. much stone as possible is a good thing, because I'm going to need... Okay, I got just enough stone to get the crucible going. But I need as much raw iron as I could possibly get. Okay, it's just a single zombie. So right now, I don't want to be messing with zombies. I want to be getting this stuff. Because if I mess with zombies, I risk injury. I risk using up ammo. Crazy. I mean, I also have the potential benefits of possibly getting really good loot. But it's always a possibility. I don't think the risk versus reward is always the best, at least early on. And give it a few more hours, and then we'll go in and check the gun store for availability. So I think we hit that on the second day, if not the third. So if it's not open today, we'll check it tomorrow on day 8. If we survive that long. Per nest. Yeah, there's rocks all over the place out here. I don't know if that's because of the 16.2 update, or just they were always that way. I know that there was a lot out here before. Okay, I'm going to lock down these steps. They're temporary anyway. That's definitely going to be temporary. Alright, so let's get this gear in here. And it ran out of wood, apparently. Just keep that sucker running. Okay. Put those up there. See, what do I need? I need a drink. Definitely need a drink. Alright, so we're all topped off with that. Let's see. How are we doing here? Alright, we need to get these in place. Now, if you hold down the R key, you get this crap. And I don't see diagonals. Diagonals would definitely help. But I do like the fact you can turn the auto rotate off. That does get a bit bad at times. Alright, so we need probably another almost a dozen more at the very least. See, the thing is with diagonal ones, you can actually grab between them if you have them set like Venetian blinds, kind of like this. So if you have the block here, instead of having them butt to butt, you have them kind of turn on an angle. You have this gap right in here, and you can actually reach through that at certain points. If it's done just right, and you get, things are set up right, you can grab things through there, like loot from the zombie that's piled up next to it, which makes it nice. And the zombies can't really reach through it. I think I demonstrated it last season in 7 Days to Die, but I could be wrong. So got that going. I need to get out and get more resources. So that I'm gonna need more wood. I'm gonna need more of a lot of stuff. I don't even think I'll have the time really to fetch it all. And alright, so let's go looking for more trees. And more iron from resource rocks. And then just kind of peeking around here. Bird nest. Yeah, start working out, buddy. You'll warm up. So I think I see some rocks up that way. Yeah, that way. Cameras. Alright, let's swap clothing because my guy's a chilly willy. Oops, did not intend to do that. So let's go after the rock piles. Ooh, there is a lot out here. I gotta be kind of careful. Oh yeah. Sawed-off shotgun, baby. Good stuff. Almost at the end of the episode, guys. Hang in there. So by my estimation, this will be Tuesday's episode. So I have 3 more episodes to go to the end of the week. Which means Friday could be the Horde Night episode. We'll see how it goes, because there's a lot of stuff I gotta do behind the scenes, off camera, get things prepared for that. Otherwise, if for some reason I don't get the episode for Horde Night, excuse me, up on by Friday, it means it'll be next Monday, which is the 21st of August. And if you are in the Eastern time zone between noon and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, keep your eyes on the skies for the total eclipse. Most parts of the United States won't see it a completely total eclipse. You know, like part of the sun will still be seen or underneath or whatever. But it'll darken the day, that's for certain. I remember 2 instances when I was in school. One when I was in, I think, 4th grade, and one when I was in, I think I was in 9th grade, or no, it'd be 10th grade in high school, and sitting in class, and all of a sudden it just went dark out. I thought you know, when I was in high school, I thought I was having a stroke because of how dark everything got all of a sudden at like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But no, it was mostly total eclipse here in Michigan, and I was like, whoa, okay, wow. So I got to witness 2 eclipses in my lifetime. This will be the 3rd. So it'd be interesting to have Horde Night on the same day as a near total eclipse. As it is already this last week. I think I did post it up on Facebook and Twitter, but there was a full moon this past week, and when the moon first rises up over the horizon, it's in the evening, here in Michigan anyway, and it was blood red, just like in 7 Days to Die. In fact, the way I knew about it was I was driving to the store to restock on my precious fluid, Mountain Dew. So I'm going to the store, and I'm driving down the road that goes right to it, and I could see the moon right up over the trees. Blood red. I've only seen it that bloody red during lunar eclipses, and I've watched dozens of those. But it was blood red, just like in this game. And to make things even funnier, or creepier rather, all the lights in the parking lot of the store, and mind you, this is Meijer. This is kind of like Walmart, Target, that kind of thing, but for the upper Midwest, for the most part. All the lights in the parking lot were out. Even the sign, the lights were out, making it quite dark. I mean, the store was open, you could see lights inside, but it was dark in the parking lot, and you could see people walking around. And I'm thinking, holy shit, blood moon, dark parking lot, wide open space, and zombies coming out of the store. I mean, shoppers coming out of the store. It was creepy, but cool. So I went in, got my thing, I came out, and by the time I got back out, the moon had rose up higher up in the sky till it was kind of a peach color. And it was quite beautiful. But I have a blood moon before a total eclipse. That's on, again, that's August 21st. Eastern time zone, it'll be between noon and 4 p.m. with the peak of it, I think, being around 2:30, something like that. You might want to look online. I think one place you can look is time.com. Time Magazine did a thing where you can type in your zip code, and you can do a slider thing, and it'll show you where the moon will be for your time zone and at what time it will appear in its the totalness of the eclipse. And so that's kind of how I figure noon to 4 is about the range. Actually, to be it's more like 1 to 4. No, 1 o'clock is when the moon is just touching the edge of the sun. And I think it was like 3 o'clock when it's on the other side of the sun and still touching. And 4 o'clock is when it's fully over, something like that. Look it up yourselves. It'll be during the middle of the day. And it'll definitely be the talk for the next 70 years, I think it is, before the United States has another eclipse of that magnitude. So anyways, I'm going to finish on this rock, and call it an episode. Thank you guys for sticking with me here, because like I said, I wasn't expecting to do it at night, but that screamer horde kind of prompted me. Level 30, that's sweet. Alright, so I got a bunch more stuff to start digging up here. So anyways, I'm going to pause the game. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's run a little bit long, but you know, I always kind of do. Do check out the links in the description box below for my Twitter feed as well as my Patreon, but mainly check out the links to other YouTubers that, one, I subscribe to them, but you should too. They have great quality content. They're good people. I don't always mention them by name because I can't always remember everyone right off the top of my head, but check out xxsydcharlie, Lynn Voyager 69, TomGirlGamer, Midnight Designer, Games Are Kicks, Sharky, Grandma Shirley, Haladmer, and they're not in any particular order, but do check them out. They're worthy of your eyeballs. And until next time, see you later. Twitch.